Hey everyone, welcome back to Only Science. We live in an age of incredible scientific progress. We've sent robots to Mars, created vaccines in record time, and mapped the human genome. But for all that we know, there's still so much we don't. Today, we're diving into 5 things that science still can't fully explain. These aren't just obscure technical gaps. These are big, mind-bending mysteries that challenge our very understanding of reality. Let's get into it. 1. Consciousness. Why are we aware? Let's start with one of the biggest mysteries of all, consciousness. We all know what it feels like to be you, to have thoughts, memories, dreams, and a sense of self. But no one really knows why we're conscious or how it works. Your brain is made of cells and chemicals. It operates like a complex biological machine. And yet somehow that machine produces experience, the feeling of being alive, of being aware. Neuroscientists can map which parts of the brain activate when you think, remember, or feel, but they still can't explain how these physical processes turn into the rich inner world we all experience. This is often called the hard problem of consciousness, and it's still one of the biggest unanswered questions in science. Some even speculate that consciousness might not come from the brain at all, but from something more fundamental. It's still open for debate. 2. The origin of life, from non-life to life. Next up is the origin of life itself. We know that life evolves, thanks to Darwin and decades of biology research. But the bigger question is, how did life begin in the first place? Earth was once just a lifeless rock, covered in oceans and pummeled by meteorites. Then somehow, the right combination of molecules came together to form the first living organism. Maybe it was in a deep sea vent, maybe a shallow pool, or maybe life even came from elsewhere in space. Scientists have tried to replicate these conditions in the lab, and they've managed to create some basic building blocks like amino acids. But no one has ever been able to create a living cell from non-living matter. The jump from chemistry to biology is massive and still unexplained. 3. Dark matter and dark energy, the invisible universe. Now let's head to the stars, or more accurately, beyond them. When we look at the universe, everything we can see, stars, planets, galaxies, makes up less than 5% of what's actually out there. The rest? That's dark matter and dark energy. Dark matter is this invisible stuff that surrounds galaxies and holds them together with its gravity. We can't see it or touch it, but we know it's there because galaxies spin in ways that don't make sense unless there's extra invisible mass. Then there's dark energy, an even stranger force that seems to be causing the expansion of the universe to speed up. That's right, the universe isn't just expanding, it's expanding faster over time, and we have no idea why. Together, dark matter and dark energy make up about 95% of the total universe, but we still don't know what they're made of. It's like most of the universe is hiding in plain sight, and we haven't figured out how to see it yet. 4th, quantum observation. Does reality change when we look? Quantum mechanics is weird, like really weird. One of its strangest ideas is the measurement problem, also known as the observer effect. In simple terms, particles at the quantum level, like electrons or photons, don't have a definite state until they're observed. Instead, they exist in a cloud of possibilities, what's called a superposition. But the moment we try to measure or observe them, they collapse into a single, definite state. It's almost as if reality doesn't fully form until someone's watching. This isn't just theory, it's been proven in experiments, like the famous double-slit experiment. The question is, why does observation have that effect? What even counts as an observation? Is it a human looking, a camera, a particle detector? Some interpretations suggest that consciousness might play a role. Others argue it's just a quirk of how measurements work, but there's no clear consensus, and that leaves us with one of the most puzzling mysteries in physics. 5. Why do we sleep? Now let's bring it back down to earth. Literally, we all need sleep. We spend about a third of our lives doing it. And if you've ever pulled an all-nighter, you know your body and brain definitely suffer without it. But here's the weird part. Scientists still don't fully understand why sleep is necessary. We know it helps with memory, learning, healing, and brain detox. But none of those explanations fully answer the big question. Why did evolution require sleep? It makes animals vulnerable. It's time they could spend finding food or avoiding predators. So why didn't nature evolve a better way? Even after decades of sleep research, there's still no single, clear answer. We know what happens during sleep, but not why it's so fundamentally necessary. Closing thoughts. So there you have it. 5 things science still can't fully explain. Consciousness, the origin of life, the invisible universe, quantum weirdness, and the mystery of sleep. These aren't just fun facts. They're reminders that for all our knowledge, we've still only scratched the surface. And who knows? Maybe one of you watching this will help solve one of these mysteries someday. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like, hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to ring the bell so you don't miss any of our future deep dives. Let me know in the comments, which of these mysteries blows your mind the most? Or is there another mystery you think should have made the list? Thanks for watching Only Science. And as always, stay curious.